Hi, welcome to Rob's Garage. I'm Rob, and I have a few projects like to share with you. One of them behind me, I'm on the bench, is a 1979 Mugen ME360 engine I'm putting together. If you're not familiar with Mugen, Mugen was a company started by the son of Honda, Hushido Honda, um, who made high-performance aftermarket parts for Honda cars, Formula One cars, and Honda motocross bikes. So over the years, I've collected a few of these rare, expensive, or I would say pricey. They are expensive right now. Yeah, everything's expensive. But yeah, I've collected a few of these kits, and one of them is a 1979 Mugen ME360. Um, it would take the 250cc engine and make it a 360cc engine. So I have been searching for some gears for the Mugen 360 kit for a few years, and I recently found some through Facebook um, out of the UK. So I received the gears last week, and I'm anxious to get back to this project and put it together. So let's get started on that. Okay. Okay. So what I've done here, I've gotten all the pieces pretty much clean, sorted out. I had the entire transmission electro polished, and the cases are powder coated. As you can see, the cases are powder coated, as is the cylinder head, which I have those inside. Um, but here's a new gear that I got. I got two of them actually, but I only needed this one because it was missing out of my kit. So it's a second gear countershaft. So it looks like it was used and that the bushing was replaced. So um, I'm kind of skeptical about that. But this is the shaft that fits on, and I was checking, and it looks like it might not fit on here. Yeah, it doesn't fit on the shaft like it should. So apparently, someone damaged the bushing, I guess, and replaced it. Apparently, they never used it. Looks like they tried to take off some material inside, but they weren't very successful in getting the right size. So I can either take the bushing out of here, possibly. It's pretty thin, kind of small to press out of here, but I could press it out of here, press this one out, and press it in here. That's option one. Option two would be to turn this on my lathe to the right size, um, which I could probably do fairly reliably. I think I'm going to try to press it out and see what it's like inside. Okay, here we are at the press. I have everything all set up here, and see how we can press this one out. This is the new gear with the oversized bushing or custom bushing, whatever they did. So there's the one they put in there, the modified one. They took a piece of brass pipe and cut it and put it in here. But that doesn't look to be modified, so that's good. Okay, so I'll get the stock gear. I do have other stock gears just in case I mess this up. Bushing up, I could take a bushing from, but hopefully I don't. There it is. And yeah, let's see, inside, kind of perforated for lubrication. All right, so what I've done is I was able to press out both bushings without damaging either one of them or the gears. And now I put a little bit of grease on the bushing, on the correct bushing, and on the new gear, inside the new gear, so that I can make the transition a little easier. And then I'm going to press this on very gently. All right. And there we have it. The correct bushing inside the new Mugen 360 gear. All right, now I can continue assembling the engine. All right. Okay. So I've pressed the correct bushing into the new gear, and it fits great like it's supposed to. Right on. All right. So now I can pretty much had already assembled the transmission pieces with new thrust washers and C-clips already. So I had it all ready to go. I was ready to put it together, and then found out that I had one incorrect gear for the 360 kit. So I had to bag it and tag it and put it back in the box. But now I can finish it. So the first thing we'll do is get the left case half, and we're going to put the crank in the freezer. I've already pressed the bearings inside the case, new bearings, put new seals in. Okay, here we are. I have my cases all prepped. I have bearings in, they're lubricated. I have the crank installed in the left half. What I did was put the crank in the freezer and put the case outside. Wrapped it up, of course, but I put it outside, so it's 110 degrees here, so it would get hot. So anyway, now I was able to slip the crank in the left case half pretty easy that way. So I have my transmission parts. I have already replaced all the thrust washers and installed the Mugen 360 gears on here. So they're all ready to be installed. And we'll do that now. I think I have most of my parts available here. If not, I'll have to go and hunt for them from time to time, but I'm ready to get started. So. Okay. Install my ratchet assembly. The shift forks are labeled right, left, and center. Center uses the shorter pin in center position. Kind of hard to mess that up. So the left one. So the right one. All right, install the gasket. I like to add a little grease on mine, help it seal. I've already done that. Put a little grease on that crankshaft journal so that it fits in the seal easily. A little two-stroke oil on the bearing, crank bearing. Okay. Now it's not going all the way because the journal's been actually ground and then welded and reground. So I need to pull the crankshaft into the main bearing. So I have some collars I need to find so that I can do that. Well, I'll have to make something. Okay, so let me find some material and I'll take some measurement and make a new collar to pull this on. So I couldn't find a pull collar. I need to pull the crankshaft through the main bearing. So I moved and I misplaced it someplace. I don't feel like looking through all the boxes for it. So I found a piece of aluminum that I already had. I'm going to machine this real quick to make a pull collar so I can pull the crankshaft into the main bearing and put the cases together. So it's going to do that here. Okay. Run out for a bit and I'll finish it up when I get back. All right, I'm back here. Now I'm just going to do some chamfering here. All right. That's all it is.